Day on The Social. The International Olympic Committee is blocking a Ukrainian athlete from wearing a helmet honoring those killed in the war with Russia. Do political statements belong at the Games? And the longevity trend is a popular pursuit for those looking to extend their life as long as possible. But has this fixation run its course? Then, this Valentine's Day, it might be time to rethink that box of chocolate. Beauty swaps that are just as sweet and guaranteed to make hearts flutter. Plus, imagine finding the one that got away, only to lose them again to a terminal illness. Award-winning Canadian filmmaker Shelley Saywell shares her remarkable story. It all starts now on The Social.
Told me that I think Centennial College Broadcasting is in it. Wow. Oh, snap. All right, youngins, this is where we're having some fun. You ready to have some fun? Yeah. Well, I know you are because singer-songwriter Jully Black is back with us. Welcome back.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Welcome back. Okay, so the Olympics are going, right? Well, I don't know if you've heard this headline coming out of the Games, but the Olympic officials have actually banned Ukrainian skeleton racer Vladislav Horashkovich from wearing a specific helmet. This is the helmet. It's got images of Ukrainian athletes. Yeah, you're seeing images of Ukrainian athletes that were actually killed in Russian attacks in Ukraine. He cannot wear this in competition. This is some of his training footage. So the International Olympic Committee said it defies a ban on political speech. So this was a rule laid out in the Olympic Charter, and that he can wear a black armband instead of that helmet. So Andrea, should that helmet be banned in competition?
Wow. I like the way I got served up to a crowd that does not agree with me. Okay, so first of all, let me just read the rule out loud for you guys.
Yeah,
it's 50.2 of the IOC, right? And it says, no kind of demonstration or political, religious, or racial propaganda is permitted in any Olympic sites, venues, or other areas. Now, I know that sounds very broad and general, but I think what the IOC is trying to do is make sure that everybody is always focused on the athletes. Let's be real. Over the years, in many Olympics, there's always been some kind of political strife or something really horrible going on, and they've tried their best to be very neutral. And I think what they're trying to do is make sure that, I know it's very tempting for an athlete to use this platform. Everybody's watching. But I think what they're trying to do is make sure that everybody is focused on the athletes and what they are doing. What I would like to do instead of him wearing that helmet, what I enjoy is when the commentators who are covering these events let me know the significance of this person. This is the Ukrainian athlete. This is what's happened. You know, they're here and they're wearing a black armband, and this is to commemorate the soldiers that they've lost and their family. I prefer it in that way. So in that way, I agree with the IOC. I know you guys won't agree with me, but I like the focus. And also, when I
be the rule.
Yeah,
sure.
when I tune into sports, I just want to. When I tune into the Olympics, I just want to see the Olympics. I just want to see different countries competing against themselves and see the best of those athletes.
Okay, what do you think, Jully?
It's kind of, for me, there's a difference between, something that's political and then activism. Right?
Okay.
Right? And so, yes, to your point, you're using this broad stage to make a point. I also feel that, did you consult with the families? What if it's triggering? Just what if?
That's
the
athlete himself. Okay.
Yeah.
Right? So we're going out there and we're wearing this and we're like, yeah, we want to show these other, but what about the families? Did you get, so beyond the rules, there's a sentiment, there's a heart, there's a compassion, there's a consideration that for me, it's not up to us to always be the one to rah-rah on behalf let their souls rest. And to your point, talk about it when you can.
Yeah.
Play your sport, win for your country, and be an Olympian.
Jess?
That's a good
That's
point.
power.
What do you think?
Something you should know about me, I love rules. I love when someone
does.
tells the rules, they put them out front, and then I love following rules. I don't like breaking them. And I wonder here if the problem isn't with the helmet, it's the vagueness of the rules. Because the rules that I read, it said, and I wanted to be like, I believe in rules, I believe in rules. It said no advertising, no political slogans, no discriminatory elements, and it must pass safety regulations. And so when I look at this helmet, I'm like, oh, check, and check.
The rules are general.
Because it's a political slogan. That's not, a political slogan is just do it. I'm being facetious, but you know, it's not pictures of fallen soldiers on your helmet. So that was where I was tripping up. Because again, I love rules. Just make them clearer.
Yeah. But I think they make
I
it
think the
general.
IOC has to probably follow its own rules. Here's why he should be allowed to compete with it, because the IOC has already made this political. You know what country is not allowed to compete at the Olympics?
Russia.
Who
That's an
made that
excellent
rule?
point. That's
the
an excellent
IOC.
point. Yeah.
You made it political.
Yeah.
You made it political. You know what else?
Fired.
You know what else?
What else?
So this is not the first time. If you're going to have a rule, they've got to really make it clear. So same thing. The reason why Afghanistan was not allowed to compete in the 2000 Olympics in Sydney, because of their discriminatory treatment of women and girls in Afghanistan. What is the IOC's business in telling the Taliban you can't treat your girls? Of course, we all believe that that should not be allowed. But that is why they banned Afghanistan. Throughout the entire stretch of apartheid in South Africa, South Africa was banned from participating in the Olympics. That is political. So IOC, make up your mind.
Arguably, even a flag or an anthem can be political.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. Very, very tricky.
Yeah.
Hey, we solved that kind of.
Yeah, of course we
Next up, dating, huh? It can be a chore. So why not kill two birds with one stone and run some errands together? According to Psychology Today, chore-mances can show you what someone is like at their very core and lead to deeper, more authentic connection. So it's chore-mancing. That's what we're calling it.
Chore-mancing.
Chore-mancing.
Is it good? Do we like it? Do you like it?
Wow. I'm actually very, very pleased to see how many men in the audience are actually, you know,
I know why.
You know what?
I know why.
Why are you?
I know why the men like the chore man. You know why the men like the chore man?
Why?
Because when we're in our panties and we're in the kitchen and we sweeping and all that, and the man
that how you do your
yes, I do my chores. I do my chores in my panties and my G-string, and my husband likes the chore man.
Let me just
that's
make
why I
some notes
understand.
here.
That's why the men are
You and I are doing our thing.
He's got a lot louder. Okay, well, that is quite the image.
Okay. Yeah. They get the clock in it.
Clocked it.
Do not kill me.
Clocked it. I wish y'all could see everybody clocking it.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Thank you, Jully, for the image that none of us will get out of our minds
that's
the
right.
rest of the day. I do not do my chores in my bikini underwear. I'm sorry.
You should start.
I'm really. I know. No, here's what I should start.
Good booty.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for that. The reason why I love this idea instead of like your regular let's go to the movies for a date is because
it's free.
No, it's not free. It's because if you are in a straight relationship, too many women are finding out too late that their partner doesn't know how to do laundry, doesn't know how to cook, doesn't know how to balance the checkbook, doesn't know how to clean out the garbages. So to me, chore-mancing is a great litmus test to happen very quick out of the gate, because the statistics still show that if you are two working people in a relationship, the woman is still doing the vast majority of the chores after work. It's called the second shift, and I quit.
Yeah.
You know what?
Chore.
I know. You know what's so interesting? I thought it was very interesting to see the number of men who were clapping really hard. And I'd like to say this needs to be normalized. We are asking, when we go on first dates, we're asking questions that are so stupid. What's your favorite color? Who cares?
Right.
Yeah. Stop sending pictures of your genitalia. You wanna turn me on? Show me video of you loading a dishwasher.
Sexy.
Let's go. Let me see you. Let me see you make a bed.
Make a
Let
bed.
me see your pillow with the pillowcase off. How yellow is that pillow?
How about
I need to see those tests.
let's let's put the duvet in the duvet cover.
If you could do that by yourself. Like, there are things that are real that when you get into a real relationship, those are the things that matter. It doesn't matter whose team that he's voting for in the Super Bowl. It's like, can you do these real things? Let me see you sweep. Are you getting in the corners? Or are you just going with a weak hand around the room?
Baseball.
Most importantly, which way they're putting the toilet paper roll. You could marry a monster if you didn't find that out early on.
And we know there's only one way.
See it at the same time. This way. I see that part.
Not under.
You know what? The Canadian education system is working. Over. We're solving all the world's problems today. Let's take a quick break here on the show. Up next, the longevity trend. It is everywhere. It's a popular pursuit for those looking to extend their life as long as possible. But has this fixation now perhaps started to run its course? We're going to talk about maybe it going a little too far after this.
Tomorrow on The Social, winter hair rescue. Stylist Jason Lee is back to save our strands with products and tips that actually work. This week on The Social, does clipping coupons and bulk buying really save you money? Money expert Melissa Leong drops by to bust some grocery saving myths.
You know, we are having such an amazing time here in the studio today.
Yes, we are.
Jully Black airdropping the students.
Hello.
You know, and this is why we love youth. Okay, if you want to get us on social media, you want to dive in this conversation, get us online. We are everywhere.
All right, let's dive into our next topic. The Guardian is reporting on what's called longevity fixation syndrome, an unofficial diagnosis for an anxiety-driven obsession among people who want to live as long as possible. For instance, they spoke to a 40-year-old man who's monitored his diet, exercise, and biomarkers so rigorously that he had a mental breakdown. So the question is, Julie, I'm going to throw this one at you. Has the longevity fixation gotten out of control?
So it can mess with your mental. Like, I'm on this sleep thing now where I'm like, oh, I have sleep debt. I had the ring on and all the things. Took off the ring, only wear this ring now. But I went somewhere. You wanna? I have an example of.
Okay.
Yeah, this one I'll show y'all.
Yes! That's all I can do.
I tried. Is that where your longevity fixation stopped?
That's
You
where
know
it
what?
stopped. You know what I mean?
Did you pick up a broom after that? Because is that what you look like when you're cleaning your house?
That's why my house is spotless.
Yeah,
Okay.
anyway, okay.
No, but I think that we want to live a long, optimal, active life, that's the whole goal. But our grannies and them weren't stressed out about it, weren't obsessed about it.
You're right.
Right? And they were walking to get their food. They were having conversations. They were kinesthetic. They were touch and feel. We're on
Cooking
this.
real food.
Right? We're looking at the markers and the data.
Yeah.
And then we die. Right?
You know what? You're not wrong. All of the indicators of longevity seem to be that sort of thing that you're describing our ancestors having done, like, which is good sleeping, good eating, good movement,
Just living your
and,
life.
and good
That's
communication. Not this kind on the phone, but person to person.
Correct.
And you just sort of blew my mind. It didn't occur to me that it's one way in which we've moved backwards, maybe.
I think, I don't know if I can speak personally for a second, but I got into this. I don't know if I got this, which was a mental disorder about it, but did I get disordered thinking about longevity? I sure did. And for me, it started in the pandemic. A lot of us, when we were stuck at home, we started to think about life and death because there were a lot of people dying during the pandemic. And there were a lot of vulnerable people dying. It was older people. It was people who already had pre-existing conditions. And so we were at home and we were probably listening and looking at our body in a way that we hadn't thought about before. And I started to get very quickly into a place of like, I must live forever. How can I biohack my way to 100? And I've even joked about it on the show a lot. And we all want to live a long life. We all want to live a healthy life.
That's right.
But there are extremes in anything anybody does. And I was one of those people. I do want to use this opportunity to say this, that you can save yourself a lot of money and expensive pee if you just do the basics that you just said, Jess, which is sleep well, eat well, try to cook your food, have really great friendships, you know, have some sex.
Why is it
That's
weird?
weird.
You know? It's really simple. So I just want to say, I was taken down a road by people who are profiting
That's right.
off of our anxiety to live a long time.
Can we talk about those
those people, there was somebody who is not a medical doctor. I want to say I believe in science and I believe in medicine. There was someone who was not an MD who I entrusted with my health. And at one point I was taking more than 20 supplements a day in the pursuit of longevity.
Yeah.
And generally speaking, supplements have a place if you work with your doctor and for a very specific reason. Otherwise, supplements are untested, unregulated pharmaceuticals. And I'm going to tell you something. When I went to my doctor, my actual doctor, and I said, oh, my gut's all messed up, things are all messed up, my skin's all messed up. And then she said to me, what are you doing? And then I told her, she said, bring in everything that you're taking. I did blood work, and I had terrible liver damage. The healthiest girl that I thought in the world by untested, unregulated supplements, okay? So what I'm saying is a PSA, do the basics. You do not have to spend $1 million to live to 100. You can do it with the stuff we already have right now.
Okay. First of all,
That's really good.
I want to thank you for that transparency
That's really
because I
good.
think there are probably a lot of people out there who are pursuing that same longevity and they're making those same mistakes. I have more questions than I have opinions about this because this doesn't affect me. I'm more like, I want a quality life over quantity. I don't want to be the last of my friends alive.
Right.
I took care of my father before he passed away and it just kind of opened my eyes about what the quality of life that you want. But I'm curious as to, like, there are a lot of podcasters, a lot of guests on these podcasts who are spewing out all this information about supplements, but I'm curious as, and you kind of mentioned it, why aren't people going to their GP first and asking questions before they order the supplements and put all of these things in their body?
Well, we all know this is not a mystery. There's a lot of suspicion about institutions in general. The big thing on social media is all the things your doctor's not telling you. And there is such a mistrust
That's so
of
dangerous.
science.
Yeah.
This is why I think we're in a vaccine epidemic and measles has come back. People are questioning the very institution that has increased lifespan. If you have a cancer diagnosis, they are even curing some forms of cancer. We are questioning the very institutions whose job it is to make us live healthier and longer, and we're going into pseudoscience. And I hate to say this, they prey on a lot of women.
Especially
They
with
prey
this
on a lot of women
perimenopause
because we do. Listen, my whole thing is aging powerfully. I do believe that you can have a long and a healthy life at the same time. I want to be around for my grandkids. I want to be around for my great-grandkids. I'm not abandoning the pursuit, but to believe that's in an expensive supplement?
I know.
So here's the deal. So here's the question.
It's
true. Here's my other question. You can't spew that kind of information on like traditional broadcasters. There are rules and regulations. So do you think it is time for all of these podcasters, YouTube, TikTok,
be regulated.
to be regulated and have a disclaimer? It's like the information you're about to hear and have something legal said so people know. It's like, don't just take this person as a word of God. Go talk to your doctor first. Do you think it's time for that?
Your doctor.
Because it sounds like it's time for that.
Or for vitamins and supplements to be regulated.
There's that too.
But I think I'm just gonna eat sardines.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
also sardines.
Apparently sardines is where it's at.
and a good thong, and
There
you're
it
good
is.
to go.
Sardines and a good thong, we're good to go.
I want to go back to something you said, Jully, because I think this is what really crystallized it for me, is that if you look at some of the nonnas and the nonos and the grandparents who live in Greece and Japan who are living to 100 in the blue zones.
Without trying.
Guess what? They're not doing the cold plunges.
Nope.
They're not doing green smoothies.
They're not counting
They're
their
not
sleep.
doing supplements. You know what they're doing? The basics. They are connected in all the ways that have allowed us. We used to live to 50 once upon a time. Medicine and science have now allowed us to live to maybe to 100. And it's not in a silver bullet. It is all, you know, you can be a vegan and die of loneliness.
That's
Did you know
right.
that? Did you know that?
Yeah.
It's all of our behaviors.
And the most important
together.
thing is farm to table, the way that we eat and what we eat.
Absolutely.
And I think that's the reason why a lot of our grandparents lived a long time. The garbage that is in our food, we need to pay more attention to that instead of the supplements and all the
Stop
other
eating
garbage.
from people.
So,
All right. I did tell you we are solving the world's problems,
Yeah,
didn't I? Let's take another break, everybody. Is there still bad blood between Travis Kelce and his ex, Kayla Nicole?
Look at Julie's face.
There are rumors swirling after the influencer appears to throw shade at Travis. Travis.
Guys call him Travis.
Travis. Travis and his fiancée Taylor Swift. She was in a Super Bowl ad. Did you catch it? We're going to talk about it now. Oh, wow.
I should have turned on my Apple Watch.
Yeah.
My longevity.
Again, you missed it. We need to have a camera just for YouTube to be streaming online during commercial break.
Yeah.
Julie just did a Kid and Play with Derek, who is our audience coordinator. I mean, okay, in heels.
That's longevity. That's longevity right there.
We know.
That's from doing some chore-mancing.
Oh my God.
Dance floor therapy every time. Okay, fine. We'll get the show back on the tracks. All right, fine.
Damn.
Okay, so there was a Super Bowl ad. There was that little game a couple days ago. There was a big Super Bowl ad, and it starred Tiffany Haddish and NBA player Ben Simmons. Simmons or Simmons?
Simmons.
Simmons, thank you.
Travison and all that?
Yeah,
What's
Travison,
Travis,
you know.
Simons.
You know who else was in it? Offset and also influencer Kayla Nicole. Now, they're all making waves for appearing to take a bit of a dig, specifically at Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. Okay. So the ad is a fake marketing campaign for a firm that helps people, quote, get excommunicated after a bad breakup. So since Kayla Nicole dated Travis Kelce for almost 5 years, her clip in particular is getting all the attention. So do we love this commercial or is this a cheap shot, Julie?
Cheap
That
shot?
is not just cheap shot, it's desperate.
Yeah.
It is thirsty.
Yep.
It is embarrassing.
For
It
who?
is for the Kayla homegirl. Move on already. Move on. Like she was no for real. Like I want to know how much they paid her. And that bag.
Would that change your mind?
That bag,
If it was a lie?
Because it better pay her like her kids.
That much?
College tuition. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm
Yeah,
with you.
it's embarrassing.
And you know what? Go ahead. No,
It's
I agree with
embarrassing.
you because you know what? It seems hypocritical because when Taylor and Travis started dating and that whole brouhaha, and the Taylor Swift fans descended upon Kayla Nicole's social media with all kinds of horrible comments, including racist one. She was very vocal on all the podcasts that she went on, saying, "Listen, this is their relationship. I just want to move on with my life. You guys this is not right." And then for you to say all of that and then turn around and participate in a commercial like this sounds hypocritical. And this is why we can't rock with you. If you really want to move on and you really want to win, what you need to do is get yourself another job, do something great, get yourself another relationship, and move
Andrea,
forward. That's how you win.
I mean, I'm going to be a little facetious, but is that the American way?
Do you know what the American way is in my mind?
I don't. Let me ask my
First of
American
all-
man because
First of all, it would be a better ad. And second of all, I know living well is the best revenge, but don't you want her to have a little bit of petty, like pretty woman, big mistake kind of revenge?
No.
You know what else, dude?
Just a little bit.
You know what else, too? Why did they embarrass Offset? Why is it the woman, like Cardi B's off with Stefan and whoever doing her thing?
Well, that's
Why is
kinda-
Offset chilling back there? The women are always getting shamed. It's ridiculous.
But
Like,
she
stop-
signed up for that, though.
Well,
she signed up. It's not like it's jury duty. She signed up for this. So it's like, I'm asking
All
her.
them men, all of them have exes. Tiffany Haddish got Carmen off with somebody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Offset got Cardi B off with somebody.
Yeah.
So everybody's off with
I just
somebody.
hope she feels better and she got a big paycheck.
So do I. Okay, Julie, I was going to mention a famous person who makes millions of dollars writing about all her exes. But anyway, Julie, this is not you. Oh, or maybe you have. But anyway, we'll talk about that later. I don't want to get too personal. I want to get too
Oh, you
personal.
can. We family.
Okay, we are. Okay, you are hitting the road, Julie,
Yes.
because you are going on a 13-city national tour to mark Black History Month and Women's History Month.
Yep.
Okay, there are all the dates. Tell us
Take
about.
a picture of the screen, okay,
Yes,
Centennial?
screen
I
grab.
want all of you in the house. Canada, I want all of you in the house. The world, I want all of you in the house.
So tell us a little bit bit about what fans can expect?
Exactly what you experienced today. Vulnerability, honesty, jokes, a little bit of emotion. You know, we need to get out there. We need to be kinesthetic. You spoke about the pandemic. We've been locked inside. Canadians know how to parker up.
Yes,
Put on
we
your
do.
parka, okay? Pull up your car. And come to a Jully Black show. Not to mention, I get we're talking about the millions and the Swifties and all the things. Canadian artists, let's support the Made in Canada. Okay? Really and truly. It isn't just about buying the local lettuce. Let's support the local Jully Black.
Yes. That's the line.
That is good.
That's
Never
the
heard
line.
a promo.
Come through. So tap in.
So good.
Yeah.
Yes, tap in. Let's support it.
Yeah.
Well, Jully, this was so much fun.
Yes.
I don't even know what else to say. Good luck on the tour.
Thank you.
for joining us as always.
Thank
It's
you.
called the Jully Black Live Experience. It kicks off tomorrow. Hey, Burlington, she's coming to you first.
Yeah.
And it will be wrapping up March 13th in Regina. And you can find out more information. There's a link to grab tickets at jullyblack.ca/events. It is on the screen. Support Canadian talent. Not just
Thank you.
All right, let's take a break, everybody. And then beauty products that make excellent Valentine's Day gifts. That's around the corner after this.
Welcome back, everybody. Valentine's Day is right around the corner, and if you're struggling to find the perfect gift, our next guest says it might be time to rethink the classics.
From 24 karat gold eye patches to chocolate-covered lip masks, she's here with her favorite beauty swaps that feel just as luxe and maybe even a little more fun. So please welcome back to the show, beauty expert Carly Ostrom.
Welcome.
Okay, let's start with jewelry, because we know that jewelry, very traditional Valentine's Day gift for a lot of people. But you say you've brought in some golden skincare as a swap. Can you tell us?
Okay, so the price of gold is at an all-time high. And while it personally didn't stop me from resetting my wedding band this month, there are some more affordable ways to get in on this trend, and skincare is one of them. So this is the Peter Thomas Roth 24 karat gold mask.
Oh, she's fancy.
And eye patches. So both of these products are actually infused with 24 karat gold. We're talking maximum glow factor here. And gold is nothing new in beauty. It actually goes back to the times of Cleopatra.
Yes.
It has anti-aging benefits. What is new in these products is you're getting hyaluronic acid, glycerin, collagen. So these are really going to help, you know, if you have dull or dehydrated skin.
I love the guys.
The patches are really nice
Yeah.
to smooth out those like fine lines and wrinkles. So
It looks pretty
Okay,
too.
so what's the optimal way to use these masks, though?
Okay, so patches we would put on for 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay.
You'll peel them off. You have a little extra serum. We just want to lightly tap that in to soak in those benefits.
Okay.
With the mask, generous application, not too generous because gold's expensive. Yeah, but you'll leave that on for 5 to 10 minutes, rinse with warm water, and 2 to 3 times a week is great. A little date night tip. If you dare to bare your legs, you can also add a little kind of thin layer.
You would love
for some
this.
gold and glitter.
That is so Mel. She's going to do that.
I am
That's
so
incredible.
doing that tonight.
You're so doing it. Hey, I want to talk about diamonds. They're okay. But if they're not in the budget, you're a big fan of this glitter liquid eyeshadow. What's so special about it?
Okay, diamonds are forever, but these Stila glitter liquid shadows are also a really nice option. Wow. So we're talking high impact, high shine. The applicator brush makes it so easy. So you can use these all over.
So pretty.
The eye. You can also just use it to make your makeup pop like I did on my eyes.
Oh, so pretty.
Yeah,
These
really
are
pretty.
long wear and don't crease, so really set a new gold standard.
Okay, great.
love
You
it.
brought in something also for, like, not just eyelid glitter, like an all-over glitter, speaking of.
Okay, so if you want to dazzle them really from head to toe, perfect timing because the Vaseline Shimmer Gel Oils have officially launched in Canada.
Oh, wow.
We're talking Vaseline. So these have these ultra-nourishing lipids with
some on there.
100% pure cocoa butter. So you can see it's
Smells so
so good. It's absorbing really nicely
Yes, it is.
into the skin, and it doesn't leave leave behind a greasy feel. We have 2 colorways. So we have Golden Hour, which is more of that bronzy, and then the one that you're using is Sunlit Glow. That's more of like that champagne.
Yes.
They're both sheer, so you can use either or on any skin tone, which I love. And if you want to pump up your hydration one notch, after the shower, I like to use the Vaseline Cocoa Radiant Body Lotion first, and then add one of the shimmer gels on top, and you have the ultimate kind of like glazed donut effect.
Oh my gosh, glazed donut, guys! Do the vacuuming and the G-string looking like a glazed donut?
Oh my
Come
gosh.
on, that is love. Hey, what is Valentine's Day without a sweet treat? But the treat you brought in, you don't actually eat. It's a couple of tasty lip masks. Tell us about them.
I love chocolate and candies as much as the next girl, but the problem, especially in my house, is they never last long. So beauty products to me are more in it for the long haul. These are the Fenty Beauty Plush Puddin' Lip Recovery Masks.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Our new flavors, we have cacao and salted caramel. These are like such a yummy treat for your lips. Fenty is Rihanna's line, and Rihanna just knows what's up.
They smell so good. Sorry.
So it's got coconut and castor oil, which is gonna help you retain that moisture. And then it has pomegranate and a jojoba oil extract, so it gives nice bounce. After you use it for like a week, you get a really nice plush pout.
Yeah.
Very kissable lips, especially in these flavors.
How do you do it? You just go like that?
Or you could use your finger. And either or.
Okay, there it is.
Okay.
Okay, got
Oh,
it.
yeah. Okay,
You're
you
good.
just cut out that little top.
Tastes good?
Yeah. I can smell it. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I feel that's what Rihanna smells like. Yeah. That's what I said.
And tastes like.
And tastes like. So you're going to put the cherry on top. You've got this all-over scent that you think we should know about.
For a delectable scent, we have Burberry Her Parfum with cherry. So this is a very ambery and fruity kind of fragrance. It's going to open with those notes of amber. You're going to get those really beautiful bursts of cherry. And then it's also got these gourmand undertones of vanilla.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Such a sophisticated way of doing a fruity fragrance. Olivia Dean is the face here. And then the pink bottle for Valentine's Day, cherry on top.
Oh, that's
That
nice.
cherry on top, very nice.
Beautiful.
You know what else is classic? You're thinking about flowers. Everyone loves flowers, especially roses. So what's your swap for that?
All right. Well, if you want your world coming up roses, you need the Rose Jam Lush set. And so it has everything from a shower gel, a rose mist that's like a vanilla rose scent, one of their best sellers. It's lush. You've got to have a bath bomb. So we have a rose colored.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's classic.
Yeah.
That's so beautiful. Sorry.
So we've got a rose colored and scented bath bomb, and then the rose argan oil body moisturizer. So you use that actually in the shower after the gel.
Oh my God, that
that's
smells good.
lovely.
And Lush Canadian, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Canadian company.
Canadian,
Yes, they
that's
are.
lovely.
So you even have a bouquet of cream blushes for us. So tell us why they made it to your list.
Okay, well, Clinique is always a staple for me, and these are the Chubby Stick Cheek Color Balm Cream Blushes.
I like the name, Chubby
Yeah.
Stick. That's also like Valentine's-y, you know?
And they come in every shade that you could want for Valentine's Day. We've got these floral shades like Pumped Up Peony and Rosy Poly Roly, which is going viral because it was on Bridgerton.
Oh, wow.
And these are amazing because they give you this instant hit of natural and romantic kind of blush. Buildable color, layers really nicely on top of foundation. And now for a challenge, because they say that these are actually so easy to use, you can apply them without a mirror.
Want to try?
Yeah,
And I thought we could give it a try.
Okay,
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
And actually, you never need a sharpener for these. You just twist up from the bottom. So also easy to like tap it, toss in your bag.
Tap, tap, tap,
okay.
Tap, tap, tap,
tap, tap,
and blend.
And blend.
Yeah.
Tap, 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 and blend. How'd we do?
Nicely done.
I mean, I'm cheating a little bit, but.
Yeah? Now I can put my glasses on and see what I look.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah!
You did good.
I mean, our makeup artists backstage are freaking out right now, but that's okay. We did a really
like
nice
this.
job. Easy
Yeah,
job.
this is good.
Carly, that was a lot of fun.
Thank
you so much for all of these amazing products.
Incredible.
Thank you.
Love it. Love it.
Okay, if you want a recap of all of these, because you're getting ready to gift, go to our YouTube channel right after the show.
And guess what, studio audience? What? You're all going home with some of the Valentine's Day beauty products. Now up next, we're joined by If Only author Shelley Seymour. Oh, how do we love? Welcome back, everyone. Our next guest is an Emmy Award-winning Canadian documentary filmmaker whose work has been broadcast in over 30 countries worldwide.
Well, she's here to talk about her debut memoir called If Only Love. It's a romantic yet tragic second chance love story. Please welcome to The Social, Shelley Saywell. Welcome.
All right, Shelley, good to have you here. So let's start at the beginning. Take us back to when you met Daniel, and what was it about him that drew you to him?
Oh my God. Okay, so I went to a school in Japan. It was my first day in boarding school. I didn't know anybody, and I was walking around trying to get my bearings, and there was this guy sitting on the front steps of the school, and he smiled at me, and I was done.
That was it, just a
I
smile.
was done. I was done, and I stopped in my tracks, and just at that moment, this girl walks past me and into his arms. And he wasn't smiling at me.
Yeah.
He was smiling at her. And I just stood there. I couldn't move, and I thought, I want to be that girl. I want to be that girl.
So how did you get to be that girl?
Well, do you guys remember being 17 and having a mad crush? It's basically torture. It's an obsession. So we were just basically antagonistic for months until one day we were in a big argument and he grabbed me and kissed me. Oh. I think to shut me up. So, but that was almost the end of the school year. Like, it took us a really long time for him to come to his senses.
Okay. So, as you said, the school year now ends. You actually part. So, did you reconnect?
So, fast forward 29 years.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Think about this. No internet in the day, snail mail, lost his address, had no idea what happened to him. But yes, got an email in 2002 when the internet was just sort of starting up, and we reconnected. And the minute I got the email, I knew.
Oh, wow. That is,
my God.
right? That's incredible. Okay. That sounds incredible, but were there any doubts, especially after 29 years? I'm like, what's this guy gonna be like? Is he the same guy that you fell in love with when you saw him on the steps? Like, were there any doubts in your mind?
Well, there were a lot of doubts in my friends' minds.
Okay.
They all actually thought I'd lost my mind because I was walking around in this cloud saying, I'm in love, and they're like, Shell, you haven't seen him in 29 years. We did not exchange photographs.
So, oh, wow.
We did not exchange photographs. And what we did instead was we wrote. We wrote for 7 months. We wrote 150 pages.
After 29 years?
Yes.
You're still writing? Okay.
No, that's what my friends said.
Okay.
But we were rediscovering, what happened to you in 29 years? Who are you?
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you read? Do you remember? And then there were sort of love letters that we weren't admitting. So like, do you remember this day in Japan? And, and we were testing the water.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you were happily married for 12 years.
Yes.
But it wasn't entirely a fairy tale. It didn't have a fairy tale ending.
Yeah, so we finally reconnect. I get on a plane, I go to see him, and I love to tell this story because I always wondered if chemistry lasted. And we took one look at each other in the airport, and he said, shh, don't speak, come here.
Oh my God.
That's
And
very sweet.
3 days later, we were getting married.
Wow.
Wow.
And we had 12 fabulous years. Like, he was a musician. He did art restoration. I made docs. Like, we were just kind of kindred. We had imprinted at 17, and we still felt so connected. And then, very sadly, we get this diagnosis that had no hope, really. And he lived for another 10 months. So,
Oh my goodness.
it has, it has a sad ending, but the love is what got me through the grief.
So, this is like a love story of epic proportions.
Yeah.
So how then did you manage your grief?
Well, I made documentaries around the world in war zones, and I knew trauma, and I knew what people had suffered, but until it happens to you, anyone in this audience knows when it happens to you, you lose yourself. You know, and I wasn't functioning very well at all. And the way my go-to was journaling.
Okay.
And I had the emails. So I had his words. So I kept going there. And one day I saw an ad for a memoir writing course. It's the only thing that made sense to me since he died. And I took this course, and the beginning of the book was born at that point.
Oh, wow.
That is so beautiful. All right, so Jully, when people read your book, what's the one thing you want them to take away?
We all have a what if, I think. It might not be a love what if, but we all have one. I think take a chance. Open your heart, because like in the end, love got me through the grief, and love is really what matters.
Such a powerful message. Really beautiful. Beautiful.
What a fascinating tale.
Incredible.
Jully, thank you so much for joining us and for sharing your story with all of us today.
Yeah. That's incredible.
The book is called If Only Love. It is out now wherever you buy your books. But studio audience, lucky you, you're getting your copy today. Very cool. Very cool. All right, let's take a break. We'll be back right after this.
There's never a dull moment at The Social.
We are going to have one heck of a time.
With hot takes and fiery debates.
I'm too old for Leonardo DiCaprio anyway.
We dive headfirst into juicy conversations.
Where are his wild oats now?
No topic is too messy.
I'm gonna blame all of the boyfriends that I've had.
No discussion too heated.
That is an invasion, in my opinion.
We break it down and stir it up.
Is that a red flag?
Just real talk and fresh opinions. Unfiltered.
It's hard.
Unexpected.
This composition has changed significantly.
And always entertaining.
Are you guys having a good time?
Watch The Social, weekdays at 2 p.m. on CTV.
Tomorrow on The Social, we've got Winter Hair Rescue. Products and tips to fight dullness and dryness from stylist Jason Lee, because it's been minus 750 degrees. So I don't know how any of us are looking at all as gorgeous as all of you are. So that's on tomorrow's show. Also on tomorrow's show, we're going to hear about what it's like to be the chief of staff to high-profile world leaders like Nelson Mandela and even Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. We've got an author, and she has spoken to literally the right hand, as the book is called, of world leaders around the world. I've got so many questions.
Isn't that such a great idea?
What a great idea.
They'll offer up more information than the real people.
Yeah,
Don't you think it's going to be good? It's going to be more honest, I feel like.
Yes,
I love
it's true.
it.
So what a sacrifice of a job to do, but so rewarding as well. That's on tomorrow's show. Y'all were amazing. See you tomorrow.